Hello guys, and welcome to a new GTK about dialog tutorial. Today we are going to talk about the last function which we are going to use it, and about properties as well. So that being said, let us check first what's the story with the function itself. And the function, it is called GTK show about dialog, and its manual said it is a function which returns nothing, void, and takes one parameter which is the parent, and another one which is the property, and of course its value, and so on. So this is a convenience function for showing an application's about box. The constructed dialog is associated with the parent window and reused for future invocation of this function. Parameters, it's the parent, which is a transient parent or null for none. First property which we are going to set, and of course those values followed by more properties, and of course null terminated. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to call this function. But before I do that, let us check our run dialog callback function, which looks like this. So this means we are checking if the window, it is indeed a window, and then we are creating an about dialog, and then we are creating it with GTK about dialog new. Okay, so that being said, it is time now to call GTK show about dialog function, and says the first one is parent, so GTK window, we need to cast the window about dialog, and then the second, it is some property, and after that some value, and after value we are going to return null. So basically this is the way how it should look like. Okay, so we are going back now, and we are going to check the properties. I'm going to take the first one, which is the artist, and I'm going to pass it right here, and of course we already have yeah, right. So I'm going to uncheck the artist, and I'm going to pass it here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to compile it and run it. I'm going to click, and when I go to credits, we do have our artwork, which are our artist right here, Michael Jackson Madonna. So as you can see, it works fine, and we were just set those properties. Well, what do you think it happens if we are going to call G object set, and then of course it will be our about dialog, and then let us call the authors. So this means authors, and then of course we are going to pass the value, and of course null. So basically now we are calling the authors property, and we are trying to set it through G object set. Let me compile it and run it, and as you can see, nothing happens. There are no changes, so it doesn't work the way probably you were expecting it to work. No, it's not working. So this means even if you call no matter how many documenters, which is the documenter's property, even now you will see that it doesn't work. You cannot actually set them. You see, it's not working. One of the reason it is the way how you construct it, but if you came here from another source, then I strongly suggest you to go back to the GTK dialog widget, and you will see some interesting things about setting properties. And you see there they are not even compiling, and you will understand better what's the story with them and which is the right way to use it. Me, I'm not as you can see, I'm trying to set it here, they are not working. Of course they are not, but even if they are not working, you are not interested about calling this function because you already have this one, which, as you can see, creates your dialog with those properties, shows your dialog as well. This means GTK widget show all, or whatever. It doesn't needs to be called anymore like until now, but me, I'm going to call it right now together with that function to see what happens. What do you think happens? As you can see, it looks like it's working, even if its looks straight different, isn't it? Because here we were creating the show, we are calling the show all, and as you can see here we have the credits and license button, close button. They are not clickable because we didn't set it, but they are here. So basically you called everything, even those things which you didn't create them. So that's the reason why you should not call GTK widget show all when you do something like this, because when you call GTK show about dialog, then those properties are set for you, and after that it will be showed to your screen, so you don't need it. Okay, so that being said, we are not going to talk about the other things because I'm going to let you to check them for yourself, but I'm sure one thing is sure, that you already know those things which you are trying to set them here are properties which were set through our function as well, so you know what exactly means everything here by watching mine, or if you didn't watch my previous tutorials about GtkAboutDialog, where we were calling and setting these functions. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends and neighbors, and until next time, see you guys.